I saw this TikTok online, and I don't know if you've seen this genre, but it's really popular. This is a real genre of TikTok. It's like halfway through an argument, one of the people starts filming just themselves discreetly having the argument. So it's like me and you are having a fight right now. I'm holding my phone just like this, but I'm filming me, and I can hear, you can hear you, but you just see me.
Yeah.
And it's halfway through an argument. They always go viral. It's usually a woman being harassed by some creepy dude, and she's like filming herself for her own safety, you know, like, no thanks. I don't want to, please don't. I'm not going to give you my number, that type of stuff. But very rarely it's like an argument, like in a store, something like that. This one I saw, and this guy's getting celebrated, right? So the guy filming himself is kind of calling out another male for being toxic and sexist, right? So he's gone, I'm such a feminist ally, the chicks are going to love this, right? Which is very suspect. Now, I saw this, and I'm going to preface you a little bit, guys. The first 20 seconds of this, the other guy is going to sound really sexist, but just ride out with me because I agree with him 100%. Okay? Just have a listen.
I think it's a valid one. Get up earlier so you can accommodate yourself to put your fucking makeup on.
I'm sure they do.
Now that sounds very sexist. Get up early in the morning and put your fucking makeup on, okay? Now that sounds quite sexist. Thoughts, Keelan?
Yeah. From that, it does.
Yeah. Okay, let's
I'm
continue.
sure they do.
Do what?
Get up early and get their makeup on. But like,
But they don't if they're in the car driving, putting makeup on.
well, have you been seeing the same exact woman doing it every day for the past however long? So you know that that's the only time she puts her makeup on, or are you just casually seeing one who's maybe a little behind that day and is in a hurry, and it's just a little, you know?
There's no. If you've done it once, it's like cheating. You've done it multiple times. It's the same thing.
For sure, they've definitely done it more than once.
So that's my point. My message is get your fucking lazy ass out of bed and put your fucking makeup on.
But you don't know how. You don't know like when's
So
the last time.
the
she did
other
it.
guy is clearly very upset because he keeps seeing women driving, putting their makeup on at the same time. And the feminist hero recording himself is going, well, I actually think it's fine that chicks put their makeup on while they're driving. That's actually totally cool, and that's fine. And this video has like millions of views, and all of the comments are from women to this guy going, thank you so much for standing up for us. Am I crazy, or is the other guy completely 100% right? He's upset at women putting their makeup on while they're driving their cars. Isn't that dangerous as fuck? Isn't that like using your phone while driving? And this other dude's like, well, you don't know if, you know, the women that are putting their makeup, you don't know if they do that every day. And it's like, well, if they did it once, it's wrong. They shouldn't be doing their makeup while they're driving. That's dangerous as fuck. And all these women are like, thank you so much for standing up for us. I do this all the time. Well, you're a fucking idiot. If you're going to kill someone, put your fucking mascara on while you're driving a car. This guy's obviously having a little bit of road rage. And the other dude's like, I actually think it's fine for women to not use their hands on the wheel. Do you disagree?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Man, I shave and...
Okay. You're a bad example. Look, okay, and let's get this out of the way. All right, I don't drive. Okay, cool. All right, but if I had no arms, I'd still be right. 2 hands on the wheel. I had a fucking Uber driver the other day. He had one arm, and I didn't like it. He was swerving. That's true. He had one arm. He got in the car, and he had to fucking adjust his map. And every time he did it, we're going 80 Ks, the car would go, whoa! All right, I didn't like it. 40-minute drive, Uber driver with one arm, not a fan. It was an automatic car, thank God. Imagine if that shit was fucking manual. All right, 1 second, I just got to switch gears. Ah! You know that whole 40-minute drive, how much willpower it took me not to go, hey, 2 hands on the wheel.
I'll change clothing while driving.
That's obscene. What do you mean you change clothing? Pants?
Yeah, like
You can't change your pants while you're driving.
yeah, if I'm driving to the gym and I'm like coming from like something like this, I'll just
There's a change room at the gym.
But I don't want to walk in my everyday clothes. I only want to walk in gym clothes.
Bro, you are so autistic. What do you mean? You can't go into the gym in normal clothes. You
have to be in gym clothes.
But okay, so change in the car park.
But it's easy to do it while you're driving.
Okay, so you wear jeans all the time. So you're telling me you're getting out of jeans and into shorts while driving?
Yeah.
So you taking the shoes off too?
Yeah, of course. But also like in the morning.
So you're doing your laces when you're going, hang on a second.
Yeah. Like when I was driving here, I was putting my shoes on.
Isn't it? Look, okay, let's all pretend that I can drive. Isn't it really dangerous to drive without shoes anyway?
No.
Kinda?
No, I wouldn't say so. Why?
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Well, I think because you need solid object. You can't like you can't drive in heels as well.
Oh, I guess so. Like if your toes miss.
Yeah, I think that's the action. You don't have grip on your feet. The pedals are really scary and intimidating, to be honest, when I look at them.
My friend the other day was driving and his shoes were had no like they're kind of worn out on the bottom, and his foot slipped and he rear-ended a truck.
See, you need something. Yeah, see, I may not know how to drive, but I know what's not safe to do while you do drive.
You're correct.
It's not sexist to see a woman putting her makeup on while driving and think, stupid bitch.
You are correct.
But all these women are like, thank you so much for standing up. Standing up for what? Your right to drive dangerously? You're lucky you even are allowed to get them. Okay, that was sexist. But I just love that you know what? I feel like everyone has seen, it's not obviously most videos that go viral of someone else calling out someone else's sexist or racist or fuck behavior. Most of those are exactly as described. But every now and then you see one of those videos where you're just 100% on the other person's side. You're like, nah, you know what? He's right. She's not a Karen. She's a fucking freedom fighter. Let's go. But they're always good too, because sometimes it's like you can tell the person filming, like most of the time, right? It's like some Karen being really racist to a black person because they're black, and that's disgusting. Right? Calling the cops on someone for walking their dog in the park or something, and that's foul. And she's a racist. But every now and then there is that one where you can just tell that the person filming really wants, I want this to be a viral moment and I know I'm correct and they're just wrong. A good example of that is you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Because, that was an interesting one where the big guy was probably in the wrong, but everyone thought he was really cool while he was doing it. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. I still think about that. That's, that guy was being quite aggressive, getting in the face of somebody else, but everyone's like, no, but he looks cool while he's doing it. I would like to, I don't think we've had the first racist video like that, Like that'll be the level of charisma you would need to be horrifically racist on video and to have the comments be generally supportive. That's a charismatic man. There was an Austrian painter that did that a few decades ago, but he was kind of the last one. People are like, oh, he's really angry. It's like, yeah, but, it really gets you going. He was a good orator. Wouldn't say he was good at anything else. Knew how to run a train schedule, but that's about it. So how do you get out of your jeans? So you take the shoes off first?
Yeah, cruise control is pretty good, and
How do you do this? How
I do this
often?
really regularly.
So every time you go to the gym.
Yeah, not
so
every
a
time,
couple
but-
times a year.
That's
A little drive by on Keelan.
unnecessary. No, I won't do it every single time, but pretty regularly. Like, it's easy. It's when you're on cruise control going down the freeway. You take your shoes off because you can kick your shoes off.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of
The shoes I'm the least confused about. It's the jeans.
you kind of just I don't know do this. It's a very
Good thing you would have to plant your feet on like the floor of the car and then push up. I would be worried about, because you got no shoes on, slipping and hitting the accelerator or the brakes.
you just kind of do this.
You're pulling your knees up to your chest and
And then you just
so
pull them
your
down.
ass comes out of the jeans first.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
And then you just pull them down, and then you kind of have to have one hand on the wheel after you like one leg is out of the jeans.
Yeah.
And then you just pull like that. It's easy.
That's
And then slipping into the shorts, like the gym shorts, that's easy.
that's easier.
That's peanuts.
And then shoes back on.
Shoes back on.
Now,
That's easy.
Here's the controversial part. Shirt off, temporary blindness. Shirt on, more temporary blindness.
I don't think I'd do shirt.
That's good.
That's heaps.
yeah.
I'll sometimes like if it's
I would think though that I reckon shirt is less dangerous than pants because if you rolled up the shirt, and I'm not saying you should do this, but you roll up the shirt so there's only a little fabric, right? You just go like that. Now you can see, right? One hand on the wheel, hand in the right, and hand in the left. That to me is way less crazy than the pants, the jeans. And the shoes off and on and changing pants and then shoes back on. How long does that take you?
couple minutes. It's not all at once.
That's
It's
an
like-
ordeal.
yeah.
I mean, surely it's way easier and faster and more convenient to do it in the car park if you must. Or how about this? Put the clothes on before you step into the car.
You know how my brain works.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
You're just never going to do that.
Never.
Right. Well, that's if Keelan ever dies in a car accident, we know how he went, and it was half dressed.
Taking like your jumper off in winter is kind of like, or like when you're driving with a jumper and you have to take it off because you get too hot. Like
Yeah,
that's tricky in itself.
Yeah. Well, not if you did it at a red light, which I'm assuming you don't do.
No, I drive on freeways a lot.
Oh man, someone please buy Keelan a Tesla for the safety of everyone around him. So you just hit that button.
And if Vic Rose are listening, this is all satire.
No, it's performance. You know, I don't know anything about driving.